Today we're going to take a look at the uncirculated mint sets from the United States of America, and we're going to focus on this one down at the bottom, the Denver one, but we do have the Philadelphia one too. They come together, so when you buy an uncirculated mint set, you get both the Denver and the Philadelphia, and what happens is they have it in this placard thing, certificate of authenticity, and it lists all the coins and what they're made of and who's on them and all their weights, and then they have the coins themselves right down here in a kind of a plastic with cardboard over it. And so what we're going to do is we're going to actually take these all out and take a look at them, and when we do, you'll see just how nice they are, and you'll also see that they're a little bit different than regular circulating coins. Alright, well, let's try it. Okay, we got them all out of the packaging, and what a year 2010 was for coins. What a great year. There were 4 new presidential dollar coins. There was a new Sacagawea. There was the Kennedy half. There were 5 new quarters. We just have them all right here. We'll go through those. There was a nickel, regular nickel. There was a dime. And then, of course, it was the first year of the Lincoln Shield 1-cent coin. In 2010, they changed the back of the Lincoln penny. It hadn't been changed since 1959. They changed it from the old Wheat Ears penny to the Lincoln Memorial penny. And then in 2010, they went to the Lincoln Shield cent. It says United States of America at the top, e pluribus unum across the middle, 1 cent. We have a L and a B on here, and that's for Lindell Bass, who was the designer of the coin. And then over here we have a JFM for Joseph F. Mena, who was the sculptor and engraver of these coins. This is a 2.5 gram coin, so it weighs the same as the penny did prior to that, and it just has the same front on it, and that's of course the same front that's been on there since 1909. If you can find an MS67 plus penny, and this isn't it, you can see it just doesn't have quite the detail, but an MS67 of this first Shield penny is worth $1,400 in the Denver Mint. We had just a regular dime, the Roosevelt dime, the D there, 2010, John Sinek, the initials here facing to the left. The dime coin, they made it so well, they made 562 million of the regular circulating D coins. If you can get this into an MS67, it's worth about 26 bucks. They just did too darn good a job on the dimes in 2010. The nickel here, of course, with the new Jefferson front on the nickel. This front on the coin first came out in 2006, and this one also has two initials on the front. Over here we have JF, and that's for Jamie Frankel, and down here we have the DW for Donna Weaver. A new Sacagawea dollar came out, Hiawatha Sacagawea dollar, and here it is right here, the Great Law of Peace dollar, and you can see it right at the bottom. Of course, by 2010, everything was on the edge, so it's all edge lettering, 2010D for the Denver Mint. Sacagawea on the front with her son, and this is a Glenna Goodacre engraving, this one here, and it's been the same since it first came out. And the Kennedy half from 2010 is a sweet looking Kennedy half, and that's the Denver Mint in an MS68, $3,650. This one's in really good shape, but it's got a drawback to it, and that is started putting the satin finish on the uncirculated mint sets. So this one won't be as expensive, but if you can find this in uncirculated MS68, it's worth $3,650. And then, of course, we had the dollar coins that came out in 2010. There's the Millard Fillmore, the 13th president. Franklin Pierce, the 14th president, Buchanan, the 15th president, and Abe Lincoln, the 16th president. Abe Lincoln, now on the $5 bill, the penny, and a $1 coin from the United States of America. When you're looking for these coins, tip them up on the side. If you can find the Fillmore or the Buchanan or the Pierce, no edge lettering, they're not hugely valuable, but you could certainly get $30 to $50 for one of these. I haven't seen the Lincoln with no edge lettering, but you can certainly get $30 to $50 for the Fillmore, the Buchanan, or the Pierce. We have the America the Beautiful quarter series, and as we kind of go through them, we see that there's all kinds of them here, and there's the Grand Canyon. There's and you know, it'll have the park or place here. Then it'll have where it is Arizona, 2010, E pluribus unum. These coins, some of them have some real value to them. The Grand Canyon one, if you can get an MS-68, it's worth about $1,250 for the Denver Mint quarter. And of course, remember, it's just this same quarter that we had for all the state quarter series. Yosemite, and so the D at MS-67 is worth about $450. The Mount Hood one, right here, it's worth about $500 in an MS-67D. This is the first of them, and it was Hot Springs, Arkansas, the first of the National Park Series. We see it says 2010 down here, E pluribus unum here. Joseph Mena and Don Eberhart, reverse. And then finally, Yellowstone. The Yellowstone quarters can be very valuable. If you can get this to an MS-68 in the D, it's worth about $2,300. All right, have a great day from DC Coin World.